ーラを敵に回して戦える力だ。お前たちにまだ残っているかな？
Alright, y'all, so Metal Cooler is finally here, and I'm very excited to test this guy out because I think he has one of the more interesting hits that we've seen in a while with Dokkan. It's a pretty cool reference to the past Metal Cooler free-to-play characters, so we'll talk about that once we get there. And again, I think this guy's actually probably going to look really good stat-wise himself, but there is a little bit of a potential issue that we could run into. We'll just have to see, but his team right now, I don't think is going to be the greatest. Terrifying Conquerors or Power Absorption, like those two categories don't get buffs that often, but also Cooler has a pass restriction of his own that doesn't necessarily meet these two categories. So I guess we'll just hop right in. He does need 5 total movie bosses or Wicked Bloodline allies on the team for him to get 50% crits, 50% dodge, and 50% damage reduction. Then he also gets 500% attack and defense start of turn. With all of this combined, this guy again really wants those 5 allies. Now, as we can take a look at the team build I have here, I did go for a movie bosses route. So of course we have Cooler, Golden Frieza. The friend Cooler does count, keep that in mind. Golden Frieza, Gogeta, and then this guy right here. So we have the 5 total characters. Now you could probably get away with not running like 5, but you most likely want to just run 5 of them. You do have flexibility to run 2 additional characters, which I decided to run the new King Cold banner unit and Goma. Those 2 characters I think just will be good, and we can see what the King Cold is able to do. But it's going to be a little weird building this until we get more options. We think that physical Cooler, the final form Cooler from 2017, could get a Super Easy 8, which would be really good. Physical Turles from 2023 could get his Extreme Z Awakening. That would also really help this guy, but again, they are really good at buffing, so I mean, we could see what they do for movie bosses or Wicked Bloodline in part 2 of the celebration. Maybe we could even see Namek pop up this year. A lot of us are thinking Namek. I think Namek will pop up this year. I just think it's so obvious. I would like those Worldwide Celebration EZAs, they're just like there, right? But for the cooler movies, of course. Regardless, let's hop right into the actual showcase. I'm done yapping. So Cooler's intro animation also gives him 2 additionals with the 50% chance to be a super attack each. He gets 20% damage reduction, which will add on to his 50% from his passive for a total of 70% reduction. Then even beyond that, this guy will also get extra amount of damage reduction for 1 turn only, which is 20%. So on his first turn, this guy has 90% damage reduction, which is really good. Now this character does want to receive or evade attacks here. He'll get 150% multiplicative attack and defense. Then he has a really interesting Cooler support type ability. Look at this battle motion, by the way. Isn't it so cool? But yeah, he has a really interesting support ability. So he gets 5% attack and defense for every single attack received or evaded to Cooler characters. So every single character with the name Cooler, that does not count the Cooler Armored Squadron, but I don't really think anyone's running them. They will get additional stats, which is really nice. But if you're Metal Cooler, you'll get an additional 5% stats on top of that. So each of those Cooler/Metal Coolers will get 25% each. So if you're Metal Cooler, you get 50% stats. If you're just normal Cooler, you will get 25% attack and defense, right? So that's kind of how this guy's passive works. Now we see he has very low stats right here. We don't have Big Bad Bosses activated or anything like that. We're also just like not built up at all. This guy does need to build up quite a bit. But we're seeing all of his additionals come through here, which, you know, we did kind of talk about. He gets all those additionals, which allow him to just do really well. Now, actually, I did not pay attention to which key sphere I grabbed at the start of turn, but I assume I grabbed, this might have been the tech key sphere is what I grabbed, because he did debuff right there, and that's something to keep in mind. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I grabbed tech key spheres with this guy. He should be able to eat this pretty well. I mean, this, I don't think it's a really hard hitting super attack anyways, but you see he's getting built up over time, and he's gonna start looking really nice. So again, the thing about Cooler is, depending on which type of key sphere you grab, he'll get more and more buffs. So not only again is he building up to 150% attack and defense, he basically has to just dodge 5 attacks or receive 5 attacks to get the full buff, which we should have already gotten here. He should be fully built up with these 5 attacks in slot 1, which are really good. But with the tech key sphere, we saw he gets another additional with a great chance to be a super. Then he'll lower enemies attack and defense by 25% for 2 turns and seal them. So this could be really good, I feel like, for like Super Battle Road or maybe certain bosses that are able to be debuffed. I think that could just be really nice. He also will get 25% chance to dodge with an AGL key sphere. I really like that one because that makes his dodge chance go up to 75%. Maybe past the first turn, getting an AGL key sphere would be really good for this guy, just so that he's still able to get all the dodge, right? I guess we'll do this right here. We'll keep the King Cold Band unit. Golden Frieza Gogeta I do kind of want to build up as well. I guess we'll keep Golden Frieza Gogeta here for now. That's gonna be fine, I guess. King Cold does give support. Basically, he'll give all others 2 turn 40% attack and defense, which is good. He just needs a full Wicked Bloodline or Terrifying Conqueror's rotation. We're gonna have that up, so that's not really a big deal. Yeah, I feel like big bad bosses though. It's like we have Goma who has it, Garlic Jr., and then the Metal Coolers, but like Golden Frieza Gogeta, King Cold. This Golden Frieza don't have big bad bosses. That's another thing. Coolers like stats are going to be kind of hurt by this, but that's, you know, can't really solve anything about that. We also should be getting Goma's ability. So I grabbed the physical key sphere here. This one isn't really going to do much. You will recover 5% HP as damage dealt, or 5% damage dealt as HP. I said that wrong, but that equals like actually be really good if you are able to get that off. Dude, I can't talk today. I'm so sorry, guys. It's been a while since I've recorded a Dokkan video at this point. I do love Dokkan still, guys. Keep that in mind. I'm a big fan of Dokkan still, right? W dodge, by the way, not even with the EGO key sphere, but yeah, the physical key sphere is also a really good option that I liked because the 5% HP recovery per like the damage you deal is really good when you consider the amount of additionals this guy could do. And he has built-in crit, right? So I think he'll be critting semi-consistently, right? It's only a 50% chance to crit, but he still can get that off. But depending on how much damage this guy does, I think having that ability will just make him look really, really good. And like if you're even just like 70% or 50% HP, you could probably heal a good chunk of that back. Now, with an Int Key Sphere, he does have Survive KO attacks and will recover 10% HP at the end of turn. With an STR Key Sphere, he actually gives 50% attack and defense to Extreme Class characters. So there's a lot of effects going on there. I think for me personally, it's just really gonna depend, but I feel like the one I'm gonna grab the least is probably gonna be the AGL, or not AGL, the Tech Key Sphere. I feel like unless I need to finish the phase off that specific turn and I really need the additional, I just don't really care, especially because it's not even a guaranteed additional super attack. I'm not really gonna be like stressed out for getting that. We're gonna put Cooler here in the middle. This is gonna give him all these important links, which will be really good for us. I could also keep Garlic Jr. here. I think Garlic Jr. I could keep him here. The only issue is that he's not really a slot 1 character like that. Like we can't really. Nah, I can't do that unfortunately. This guy, I do want to make sure I give him just like a certain type of piece where I think I want to avoid. I'm gonna get AGL key spheres here with this guy. We're gonna grab this with you. Let's go ahead. I think this time we're not gonna get the dodge here. We're gonna let Golden Frieza get some build up. I'm gonna go ahead and let this guy grab the STR key sphere. This will give the 50% attack and defense support as we see the stats go up. So now with this extra support, we see Golden Frieza. I mean, look at this guy. He's at 1.1 mil defense already, which is really good. And Cooler fully built up, man, is at 3 million defense. Now, one other good thing about this guy is that he does give Extreme Class allies defense 6% for 2 turns. So that's gonna like carry over between both the Coolers, and you're going to get a lot of defense support on this team, which is going to be really, really nice for us, honestly. Like, all this defense support, man, is just going to start making you look really good, which could be another reason why you might want to grab a Tech Key Sphere. Oh my god, Golden Frieza. God damn, Meryl. I thought you were stronger. What? Damn. Okay, I guess that's crazy. I didn't expect him to take that much damage. Does he not have... I mean, his interest should be up. Imagine this. I grabbed like a. Hold up. I might. Why did it take so much damage? Whoa, Golden Frieza, bro. I mean, let me double check this God Goku stats because I could be missing something completely. What is Cooler hitting for his attacks? That's 40 mil right here. So into a 44 mil. And again, he's supporting here on top of that. Like, he's providing a lot of juice to the team. Which is why it's another thing of like, you know, I could see this Cooler being a really good addition to like a Namek Frieza team. And this guy's just like around giving multi-turn support. Give him STR key spheres. He's giving like, you know, 50% attack and defense on top of that multi-turn support. And you're starting to look really, really good with all these different support abilities just in a round, right? That's kind of at least what I'm thinking about it. Let me take a look at this God Goku. I definitely am missing something about this guy here. Let's see. I can't find his stats on this site specifically. There's like multiple Dokkan sites right now. Let me go to this other one. That just like will give me the ability. Whoa, started lagging a little bit. My bad, chat. We have Goma here. You know, could be a good place to show off this right here. So what defense are we at with you? 1.97, but then we get this. We're at 2.4. Look how strong Big Bad Boss is, man. It's just such a massive important link, getting that Big Bad Bosses link, bro. Like, you really need that. I think we're gonna go out. We're gonna grab. I'm trying to think about this. We'll grab this here. Let's make sure we get that. Go ahead and grab this. Yep, and then we'll grab this as well. With Golden Frieza Gogeta. And let's hope that God Goku doesn't just like obliterate me. I think we should be fine. We have the dodge chance here. Just give me that dodge. Yeah, W dodge. All right, let's see how much HP we heal from that. You know, this could be a good thing in disguise. So again, this is with Big Bad Bosses. We have Goma on rotation, so we should be okay here. Let's see how much HP. Yeah, do we heal back to full HP? Yeah, 5%. Even just that 5%. 130 mil super heal to support. Look how good that is. Look how good that physical orb one is. That one's really, really nice for us. And then we get the additional super. So even if we weren't full HP, we just healed back to full HP anyways. That's really good. Huge healing right there. And Goma, again, the only unfortunate thing about me putting Goma there is that he might run out of his stack. Actually, it's not going to be too good for us. You know, God Goku, oh, I see. He gets 50% attack with each turn pass. That's why he started hitting really hard right there. Because he had, what, 150%? So that was just really massive. That's why that Golden Frieza just got cooked, I guess, right? He's slowly running out of his damage reduction, so we're probably going to have to put Metal Cooler in slot 1. Luckily, I mean, it's not like next time we have to worry about Big Bad Bosses anyway, so we'll keep the King Cold on rotation, I'm thinking here. That's what we'll do. So this guy's also going to be pretty much fully built up at this rate. So we actually have the active skill with Cooler. Now this active skill is really good as well. I want to try and kill this turn if possible. I think that would be ideal. King Cold does have a total chance of what? 70% dodge against the first super attack or against any super attacks in general. I mean, we could use that, but I want to save his ability just in case. So we'll do this here. I think we'll grab the tech key sphere just so we could do some extra damage. Get the additional super attack right here. But we'll also use the active skill. The active skill will give an HP recovery from the 4th turn from the start of battle. Or it could be used when HP is 50% or less. So I could have used the active skill last turn, but I didn't choose to do that, of course. He will fully recover HP, then get key 1 and 30% attack and defense in battle. We'll go ahead and show this off here. And let's just see what this guy's able to do.
スーパーサイヤ人の生命エネルギーを全てもらう。さらに強くなったぞ。
I mean, that's a really cool active skill. Loki like messed it up a little, but you know, if anything, we played again. So we see his stats go up quite a lot. And this is going to allow him to do a lot of damage, right? So the reason why I want to kill this turn, by the way, is because next turn is turn 6. And if you guys don't know, turn 6 is where we can get the army to come out. So again, just looking at his passive, not only for the 4th turn from the start of battle does he launch a guaranteed additional super attack, but from the 6th turn from start of battle, this guy will call in reinforcements. Or if he's the first attacker starting from the 4th turn, so let's say again, maybe in the Frieza team that's coming in the future, if he's a floater, give him STR key sphere, float him off, comes back around, and you'll get the army to come out, which is pretty much a giant form. So yeah, let's go ahead and play this turn. I'm pretty sure we should be able to clear here. I mean, how many super attacks are we doing? We're doing the 2 from the intro, his first super attack. We're doing the 1 from grabbing a tech key sphere, and then this one right here. So that's 5, and we can do a 6th one from the hidden potential system as well. So I mean, we could theoretically see a lot of supers, or I guess to be fair, the 2 from his intro and the tech key sphere one is not guaranteed. So we could also just see super, normal, super, then a super maybe, like who knows. But let's hope that we get this kill shot here. So we're at, again, 46 mil. This is with the active skill, but this is without big bad bosses. So this guy doesn't do a crazy amount of damage, but you know, if you get all these super attacks proc, like they will add up. They definitely will. And I mean, we're seeing here he's able to kind of lock in a bit. I wonder if like maybe with the tech key sphere he could have gotten a little bit extra chance to crit, like instead of sealing the super attack, which is fine, I guess. You know, again, like grabbing the int key sphere, attack key sphere, etc. That's like a reference to the Metal Cooler free-to-play characters, but maybe a little extra chance to crit could have been okay too, but not really a big deal. So we actually do kill here. We got all these supers, and we can see kind of like what Cooler's able to do. And again, this is without big bad bosses, man. This is not like this is not even Cooler's full potential that he's showing off here. So now we have this. Ooh, look at this battle motion is so stupid. Look, they're all just here, and this is in the hardest phase. So yeah, anyways, when Cooler's in this giant form, he will get key 3, guaranteed crit, and then stun, just like guaranteed, which, you know, I guess doesn't really matter because he's invincible during this mode anyways, so like you're not gonna die. Then on top of that, I guess, you know, stunning enemies could be good for certain characters that like enemies that might like stun themselves, but that's not going to be a super common occurrence. Then he gets 600% attack at the start of each turn. So the funny thing about this Cooler, he could last up to 4 turns, right? This is the first giant form character that I've seen that can last up to 4 turns, which is really, really good. Yeah, look at this, bro. That's just like insane that he can actually do that. So the first 2 turns are guaranteed, right? Turn 1 and turn 2 are guaranteed. The 3rd and 4th turn each have a 50% chance to activate. Oh, we're not even getting stunned this turn. Okay. So again, well, that's 14 mil right there. Again, with each turn that passes, he will continue to do that. Now, once Goku gets his super attacks off this turn, they're also not like, he won't be able to super attack again, right? Once he does all of his super attacks, which he could do 2 a turn. But then once we go back to normal, like just a normal rotation, we're not even worrying about a super attack anymore. Then at this point, we also have Garlic Jr.'s revival skill that can be activated, which is really nice. Yeah, there's the first super, which we actually dodge, which is really funny. The second one, we're not going to dodge, but again, like, who cares? This would have been a pretty dangerous spot, but now we're just like, we're looking good here. So that's really nice. And yeah, look at how that looks. That's so silly. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. I guess I'll set up either tech or AGL key spheres. Getting into key spheres here won't really matter. I don't need the heal or anything like that. We can just grab these. Like, we only need 1 key sphere of the type. I guess I could also grab the STR orb, depending. I forgot what the rotation here is. I think we have Goma. Goma, again, another giant form character that we do have available. Like, there's a lot of giant forms here. So, like, once we get to this point of the fight, the fight lasts long enough, which, you know, considering how Cooler works and how the team is right now, you're not going to be, like, blasting through a lot of these fights in, like, 1 turn. You know, it's going to take some time. you could very easily see this. And as you see, his attack stat is just getting a bit higher here. I mean, yeah, there's not much for me to say beyond that, right? So, okay, we actually lose the 50-50 chance, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Not really that big of a deal. So right here, we can get Big Bat. Oh, we can get all these links here. Yeah, look at that. We'll keep Garlic Jr. back there. Garlic Jr., does he have his revive up? Yeah, he could technically revive now. Goma has only received 2 attacks right now. I think we'll go ahead and keep Metacooler in the first slot because it doesn't really matter. Oh, my tech keystrokes were changed, huh? Okay, I think here we'll grab the SDR one. Yeah, let's get the SDR key sphere. I don't need the extra dodge here because, again, we already transformed. I'll get the extra dodge maybe if we come back around. But keep in mind, the Cooler next rotation is also going to be able to get his little transformation off too. So I think with Garlic Jr., what should I grab here? I guess I'll just grab the 2 AGL key spheres, so it's not really a big deal. No revive skill activated, so this guy technically isn't even supporting as well. Like, he's just kind of doing his own thing. So, let's see what Cooler's able to do now. And again, I didn't use the active skill with this guy, did I? See, wait, I low-key did not pay attention. I probably didn't use his active skill. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I was too busy yapping that I don't think I used his active. Oh, well, it's fine. We could use the active with the one the next turn. Well, I already used that guy's active. When we come back to this turn, I can use the active again because I feel like we're not gonna kill. I don't think so. This Goku does have like a lot of damage reduction for the first 3 turns, so he's not going to go down pretty easily. And I don't think the giant forms count as the turn passing because obviously we're still on turn 6 as you can see here. But yeah, it would be really nice if Goma decides, hey, let me dodge the super attack. That'd be pretty goated, Goma, if you want to just do that for me, buddy. Look at you. Yep, W Goma right there. Yeah, okay, sweet. So we still have one instance of Goma having 99% reduction, which could be good for potential. Oh, we're gonna get killed here anyways. Oh, actually, well, I guess we might live. No, we're done. Goodbye. Well, getting this revive up is good as well, just because this will I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess. It'll just more so give us like Garlic Jr.'s passive if he goes back around. I don't know if we're gonna see Garlic Jr. come back around again. I'm not sure. We'll see. I could probably skip all animations from here. Not really a big deal to see any of these animations anymore. So, I'll probably just grab just a bunch of these key spheres here. I mean, like, I can clear the int ones. Like I said, I don't really care about the int ones. I can grab these right here. And then I kind of do have to grab the tech key spheres for one, but it's fine. I mean, we're going to be grabbing a lot of spheres, so I think we can bring down that tech orb on the side. Maybe that should be okay. Actually, we don't get stunned in this mode, don't we? It's been a while since I've used a giant form, I can't lie, because I actually don't have Goma. So, at least not on my account. So, like, that could lead to an issue. But, you know what was really weird? I feel like Cooler's passive, did it not activate last time? Because I feel like we saw the same attack stats. Like, it says whether we get 600% attack per turn. But it didn't really feel like I got that. No? Maybe I'm just, like, insane. But, I mean, we're seeing the attack stats here. 14.7 mil, right? I mean, we'll check again just to be sure. Or, oh, you know, it does not count. It probably doesn't count these as turns. That's why we're not seeing it. Which is kind of weird, is it not? That, like, technically these won't count as turns. I'll bring on the STR orb for now. We'll do that. Maybe we could use Golden Priest to Gogeta's active skill and then put King Colt's on one. That might be what we do. And then I can get the tech key sphere. Yeah, I think that'll work out. That'll work out. Oh, no, it did activate. So we're at 27 mil now. Okay, no. I'm just crazy and insane. I can say Just like didn't watch because I'm stupid. Yeah. Oh, he dodged it. Okay. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You guys kind of get the point for these giant forms. Well, since this turn's about to end, we'll see if we transform. If not, then, you know, I might skip to the rotation over. No, it does last. Okay. Let's see what attacks that this guy hits. And then after this, I'll skip over. Dang, this sucks. Because it actually, you know, it doesn't really matter the damage I do here. So we'll do this. We'll bring this down. Like, I don't really care if that cooler... Oh, that cooler misses a super attack. Doesn't matter. Not at all. So he's at 40 mil right here with each of these supers. He does greatly his attack only temporarily, though. So, like... I mean, like, missing a super attack with this cooler is not going to kill me. Not at all. Alright, let's go to the next turn, and let's see if we transform it. We actually got the 4th turn. Wow. Alright, again, that's why I'm glad I kept that tech piece right there. We'll do this. Then we'll grab this. Like, we won't have to heal. Like, we're at 95% HP. We're good to go. Alright, cooler. So, 52 mil, huh? Is what he's going to be doing with each of these supers. I mean, look at this damage that he's doing. This is what the damage reduction is, if I'm not mistaken. Because I don't believe it counts the giant form. I guess we could check the details. But, I mean, especially if we get additional supers. And he's guaranteed critting here, keep that in mind. Like, look how much chunk of damage we pretty much did. I think most of it came from these metal coolers. And we're just completely invincible. He's not going to be able to super attack us anymore. This is a long video, I just realized that. Oh my goodness. How long is this video? God damn, this is a long ass video. And again, we could just... Oh yeah, he changed all those Techie spheres. Because we could actually switch over to Gogeta, which is really funny. I don't think I'm going to. Well, he gives support. But it's only to... It's only defensively, right? All eyes. Yeah, I don't think that's a big deal. We'll use this. Just because I think this will give us a little funny haha attack stat. Again, I'm not really worried. I would also like to put cooler slot one right here. I don't think it really changes the amount of links I'm getting, but we'll just do that. Grab these, and then we still will have a tech piece for next turn. So, I mean, we just haven't had like a turn where it's like, oh, we have big bad bosses, and we have King Cold support. Actually, we'll have King Cold's 2 turn support next turn, so that's gonna be really good. The super attack animation is pretty good, honestly, not bad at all. So next turn we'll play. This is assuming we get next turn. But enough, Golden Frieza Gogeta loses one of his what's it called? Not stacks. Well, I guess kinda stack. He gets attack per attack he receives, right? But there's no point in not using the active skill here. So next turn, Goku is gonna have his ability back up, but he's also no longer gonna be able to have the extra reduction. Because I'm pretty sure he still has the extra reduction here, but it doesn't really matter. We're doing quite a decent amount of damage here. I mean, people are saying the team was not that great, but I don't think it's bad right now. I feel like, you know, if you do more and more tests with this team, you'll run into issues. Like, definitely, I could see you running into certain issues, but at least for this fight, and I feel like the Vegeta fight as well, we're not really going to have problems. I mean, you grab tech keysers to this guy, and he's able to do quite a lot. One other thing is we don't have any other cooler in the team, so like that support like is not really going to come into effect, but that is multiplicative support. So that like being a phase 2 support is it would give a really nasty buff to other coolers. So physical final form cooler, man. I bet that guy Super Easy is gonna be really good. I'm telling you, chat. I'm telling you guys. I bet that Super Easy is gonna hit crazy. Now, we could get a guaranteed win by using Goma's active skill. 100%. But I'm scared about killing, so I don't want to. This time I can't grab an Angel Beast first. So let's use this. So we're at, what, 3.4 right here? Let me actually grab this here. I would also like to see cooler in terms of tanking. You know, right here we could theoretically use an Int Key Sphere, but... Yeah, whoa, look at that, dude. 4.49. We're gonna lose some attack if we do this though. No. Strongest clan in space. Actually, is that only defense debuff link? Yeah, actually it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. I could grab the tech key sphere. I can't grab the STR. The int key sphere, like we said, would basically allow him to survive KO attacks. I don't think this guy's gonna get killed though. And I want to. Does this Goku stun? I think he does, doesn't he? No, he doesn't stun. Okay. Which is good. That would be really, really annoying. So, actually, I don't think he crits anymore. No, he's not even critting anymore. So it doesn't even matter. He doesn't even crit anymore at this rate. So, actually, no, he still crit here. That's fine. Because I think this is the third turn, right? 6, 7, and then 8. Yeah, this is the third turn here. So he still has his passive up, but who cares? Alright, we should be good here. Let's see. I mean, I could have grabbed the inch key sphere just to be 100% safe. Oh, he dodged anyways. Right, I forgot he could just do that. Right, he could just dodge anyways, chat. I mean, if I grab the HL key sphere, that's 75% chance, but yeah, especially after this now, his defense is going to continue to get higher because he'll get more of a super tech effect buff up, right? And then, like I said, like at the end of fights, you just grab an extra tech key sphere and he's able to just get a guaranteed additional super attack from that, which is really good. So I believe this is the other 50% chance. This is either the turn 4 or the tech key sphere, and then we still have one more guaranteed additional super because it's like both of those are coming in. Then we could get the hidden potential system super attack as well, and that might put him over 60 mil. Yeah, look at this, 62 mil right there. Let me get a nice crit on this guy. Let's see you cook. I mean, this is a super long video. I would have done multiple fights, but I don't think I have to anymore. Ooh, what did he take from this? Post super attack. What is this guy doing? He still eats it for 469k. And again, keep in mind, like he gets extra defense after he supers, but it's not a lot. It's not like, oh my god, dude, he has to super attack first. Like, he's designed to be a slot 1 character. He gets defense when receiving an attack, and he gets 6% defense per super attack he does there, which again, that buff would matter, obviously. Like, it is good, but we're kind of overflowing with it from the last turn cooler as well. So I mean, it would what he would take, like, what, 550k instead of 460k. Like, it would not be that big of a difference. So I mean, let's move on and wrap up. I mean, generally, this guy is really good. He's very fun. I think he's doing a lot, and I really like that about him. He's a little restricted, but you meet those restrictions, man, he can get crazy. Is he best TUR? I feel like he might be. He's not like as explosive as damage, like as Deborah at times, but I think that this guy, like, okay, the difference between him and Deborah is that giant form, plus the fact that this guy is more damage reduction reliant than Deborah, who is very dodge reliant early on, especially. And I think this guy just is able to have, okay, I feel like this guy's team is gonna end up being better as well. So in terms of longevity, I feel like he's gonna potentially age better than Deborah too. If we're like talking about, like, oh, who's better between this Metal Cooler and this Deborah? This cooler is insane. It's really good. Not even just for like long fights, but for short fights. Like, this guy is crazy. He's insane. And the fact he can fill any role you want him to be. You want him to be a healer, you want him to be a third turn support, you want him to be a debuffer, you want him to, like, be a slot 1 kind of character. Like, he could do all of that at any point. Like, if you know how to set up the orb field correctly as well. Obviously, in turn 1, turn 2, there'll be some RNG, and if you're entering a new phase, but if you know how to set up your orb field correctly for the next turn and plan things ahead, like, this guy becomes a menace. So that's it for me. I'll catch you guys next time, and hope you enjoyed.